crew. Me, Ash. To my right, I have Clif. And then we got
in the building.
Gabe. We're missing 2 members. I don't know what they're doing. Probably giving hand jobs to each other. So, no, this is how y'all doing, man?
I'm doing real good. I love the intro, man. I love it.
Yeah, started to switch it up a little bit since Jacob decides he wants to be a fuck boy and do fuck boy shit. So
we can be a little.
Do you know what John is doing or no?
He probably tied up.
Yeah, literally.
You know how John a freak. So no, I don't know what John is doing actually. He didn't really say, but I'm sure he's doing something productive per usual.
Yeah, my guy's always pushing forward, so I don't doubt it. If he needs time, he needs time.
Yeah. So how are you guys' week this week?
Overall, my week has been uneventful, and but that's a good thing. Like uneventful in a great way. Mm-hmm. And I mean, really, it's been steady. Just like when I asked you, like how business was steady.
It's steady.
Really change. What about you, Gabe?
It was pretty cool. Yesterday, I was telling Ash that we went to $2 in North Olmsted, and DJ D Grind was there.
Shout out to DJ D Grind.
I actually wore his shirt today.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Big shout out then for sure. Yeah, he was there holding it down, bro. It was pretty fun doing the thing on the 1 and 2. So I mean, and I bowled yesterday, but
how you do?
Yeah. We did actually really good. I threw a 223.
Ooh,
my first game. So like the first game, we were on a lane. Mm-hmm. I was telling y'all like they shut down the lane just in case something happens to one of the lanes.
Right.
Of course, something happened to our lane.
Go figure.
2 strikes, 2 pairs, 2 spares. The first 4. Mm-hmm. We switched over to this new lane, bro, and I couldn't get it down for like the first 3 throws. So I shit the bed my first game like a 140.
Were you in the inside or outside?
We were literally on the outside. Well, we were in the middle, but we were like the outside.
Okay.
So there was like 2. I guess there's like an alternate league that happens on Saturdays. Like they only bowl every other Saturday.
Okay.
So it took up the whole side. So like there was still a league like a couple lanes down from us.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, this dude threw a ball and it took a nice little chunk out of his ball. Like
damn,
like a knife just like went right through it and like just chopped at it real fast.
Whoa.
So.
I wonder what was it though, just like
friction and just hitting the right spot, throwing it. He throws pretty hard. He throws like a 19, so you throw it really hard, hitting the pin and it flies off one way, or the head of the actual pin comes off and just scrapes it off. Or I've seen it happen before.
Okay.
Bowling balls are expensive too, man.
Yeah, he was low key like.
I would have been hot. I'd be like, shots. Come on.
Well, I guess the dude was like, I'm gonna fix your ball. Like he has to like resurface it. So yes.
Oh, that's real.
But he has to like re-sand it and resurface it. But I asked him like, is that gonna fuck your ball up though? Like, cause your ball's essentially gonna be smaller than what you bought it.
Right.
You know what I mean? He's like, I kind of didn't think about it like that. So I'm like, yeah, you might not be able to.
Because if his ball was like a 14, shaving it down, now it's like a 13, 12 right. Maybe. Mm-hmm. So like.
Even it's the size of the ball.
Yeah.
Because like, I feel like how he throws, he needs his ball to be as wide as possible. He doesn't have to throw it as hard,
Yeah. I miss bowling, man. I need to get back out there.
It was pretty fun. I think we're going to start our own team next year. And if
recruit me.
Well, there's a whole vacant team that like there's a whole vacant spot open up right now. So I mean, you could definitely get your own team at that.
Okay.
Because Damon wants me to be on his team next year. He's
okay.
kind of sad. He's kind of salty at me that I'm not on this team this year right now, and I bowl with his brother.
So how long have y'all been bowling though? I feel like it's been a couple seasons.
So I just asked yesterday. We got I think he said 6 more weeks of bowling. Mm-hmm. So another month and a half, and we started in September, maybe before that, maybe August.
So you've played in this league for what? 1 year, 2 years?
So I just looked it up. I had 63 games.
Damn, that's a lot of games.
So 66 now. So however that.
And that's every week too.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
3
well over
games
a year.
every week. Yeah.
So a year and some change. Okay.
Ooh,
damn, that's a lot of bowling.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm just excited for like summertime to come back, bro, because I'm ready for volleyball, kickball, just to be outside.
I was about to say, just to be outside in the sun, man.
Lorraine's gonna have a volleyball league. I don't know if you guys know that or not.
I
They did it last year, so I'll probably join co-ed again this year.
Okay.
There's one out in Cleveland, one out in Lakewood. There's so many leagues to get into.
How much is it to sign up?
It varies though. Some are like sponsored. Some are like you got to pay $220 a team. But that comes with like shirts. You play weekly. It's like it's a whole package deal when you sign up though. But
Okay.
just for anyone out there too, if you wanted to join the league, we'll start talking about them more on the show just to get you guys in the loop too. But like, yeah,
Definitely want to get that kickball league again.
Get active.
So we got 2 this time: Crusher Stadium and then St. Lad's or Oakwood Park. That one over there is a little bit. The rules aren't as like how structured it is at Crusher Stadium, but like you're gonna definitely be on edge.
It's fun.
Oakwood. Yeah, it's Clifton play.
Yeah, it's fun.
Explain it, Cliff. How is it like?
It's just, it reminded me like when I played of like true backyard kickball, but again, there's just a little bit of officiating to it. There ain't no, what one person says just goes, and there ain't no back and forth. Like the referees call it, everybody's cool with it, and you keep it pushing, and it's like a true grown person's backyard kickball game. I love it. It was fun, and it's only $20
A week?
No, that's $20 just to enter.
Oh, okay.
Get on the team.
Yeah, it's to join. You get a whole team. Some are sponsored. I mean, I think we won 2 years ago. Bonnie's Babies won 2 years ago, and we took a break last year because we got kicked out because of a whole. I'm not even gonna talk about that. My wife has anger issues, so she, mini Floyd Mayweather likes to get angry sometimes. But
okay, I got to hear about this off the air.
yeah, no. But besides that, last year we sat out, but this year we're back. So
What's crazy is like we beat y'all early in the season, and then y'all beat us in the playoffs to get to the championship and win. Kudos to y'all.
Good.
What day is the Oakwood one?
Oh man,
Was it Saturday?
what day are you available? I gotta figure that out. You busy almost every day throughout the week? So.
Well, if we're doing Crushers, that's Monday.
Yep, every Monday.
Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, I should be good. Friday, come softball, I'll be busy Friday. But in the summer, Saturdays, we don't bowl summertime on Saturdays.
So more than likely it's going to be on a Saturday.
That'd be cool.
Friday, Saturday type of blend, depending on the weather and that case. But
depending on what time Friday, because usually we play like 6:30, 7:30.
Oh no, they usually first game doesn't start till like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Right, normally like 6 o'clock, and then it goes until like it gets dark outside, which brings me to this point. This was it. When is the next daylight savings time? It's coming up, right?
I think next.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but
this is the last quote unquote official one we're gonna have. Then it's gonna stay like this, I guess, for the rest of till the government decides to change it again.
Oh, so they're taking away daylight savings, pretty much.
Right. So once we jump, because we just fall back, so now we're gonna spring forward time. So next time it springs forward,
we're staying that way.
It's supposed to stay that way, which I don't mind. I mean,
didn't we discuss this earlier in the year, like how some states don't have
March
that?
12th. Also, it's coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Daylight, like Arizona, I believe, is one state that does it, and there's another state that does it too. But I mean, Ash, you already know how we feel about time.
It's an illusion, but yeah. Mm-hmm. But for the masses though that do believe in like that concept, I mean, it's not a bad idea. I don't know how the farmers are gonna adjust to that time frame.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely affect certain cultures and people who do certain things, who depend on that shit.
I don't know. Like, wouldn't you want it to be low key like sunnier in the morning time for like a farmer?
Yeah,
that's what you want, so you can start your day earlier. Like for people that work a normal job, like when you go to work, it's dark. When you get off, it's dark. That's that's building a whole depressive like itself. Yeah. Nobody wants to go to work when the sun's never out. Like,
right.
But when the sun comes up early and it doesn't go down until 8, 9 o'clock, you're like, all right, now you got.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it comes up at 6, let's say, and then like you said 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of hours of the sun you can get productive in.
Mm-hmm. And they used to preach that back in the day. Work sun up, sun down. Be a real man. Damn all that. Happy for y'all who loved it.
All right, so growing up, I had a question for y'all.
Let me hear it.
So growing up, I know you guys all used to like have a barber. Like, what's the worst haircut you think you've ever gotten?
Oh my God. Well, I don't know, man, because everybody's rocking what I considered my worst haircut ever. You've seen it back in the day. I had cornrows, I had braids, and my dad decided to give us all chili bowls for some reason. That's when you had hair at the top, and then he just fade and cut all around the side.
Oh my gosh.
And I used to have braids and bald all around him. I used to get made fun of, but now it's like a thing now. Mm. So I consider that like my worst haircut, but I don't know, maybe my dad was a true visionary and was ahead of his time.
Nah, my mom was just lazy. She didn't want to take me to the barbershop, so I had to it's a one guard all the way around with the lineup. That's it. No taper, nothing. Just a little cue ball haircut. Looked like Lil Bill and shit. Like that was
like
it.
A Ninja Turtle.
Literally, that was it though. Like
I got y'all big easily.
What?
Let me hear.
So I was probably like maybe like 7, 8 years old, and this is before like I started going to like a barber. Like I was going to a barber, but like I was jumping around from barber to barber just because when you're young, that's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
So me and my dude, it was like I was with my babysitter. Like so, my babysitter was my god family. So like we were with them just as much as my regular family and shit. So, his 2 older brothers they had already graduated from King, I think, and they were starting to cut hair. So they had clippers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, you know, being young and dumb, you know what I'm saying, me and my boy, like, let's cut each other up.
Experiment, right?
Here we go.
So, you know what I mean? He already had shorter hair than his, so his was easier to do, just, you know what I mean, do that. It was not the same way for me, boy. Nope. I had fucking, like, inverted mohawks and shit, like, sides were just way longer than the other. Like, it was all bad. My mom looked at me, she said, what the fuck did you do to your head? I went to a barbershop immediately after that. It was pretty funny.
Hilarious.
Then the one time in like middle school, I went too low on my fade, and it just didn't look right. Like I went like way too low, like almost bald too low.
I feel you. My dad actually used to take us to this barber named Carlos. I don't know if he's still out there. Sorry, Carlos. I gotta be honest. He used to fuck our hair up.
Jesus
Uneven.
Christ.
And I'm talking like slanted. Like, you know how I complained about my last hairline? This dude had me looking like Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like, it was bad. And one day I got roasted so bad, and I went home and seen like how true the roast was on my fucking head. I told my dad I'm never going back.
That's the worst too.
I started looking for my own barber at 13.
Yep.
Said I couldn't do it no more. Not going into middle school.
Yeah, no. Okay. So when you were younger, like, what was one haircut you always wanted to have though? Like,
Man, I wanted dreads. I didn't even want cap.
yeah,
It ain't even a haircut. I just wanted dreads. Like
I just wanted long hair when I was a kid, but like
anytime like on 2K or something, you would make your player dreads every trip.
I always had braids, so I don't know, and long hair. But I guess I wanted like predator-like hair. Like I wanted it longer. Like you said, it was weird because I already had long hair. Like my shit used to go halfway down my back long. And yeah, so.
Well, you had dreads that long?
No, just normal braids. That
Oh,
long.
shit,
My mom
damn.
never got them dreaded because she didn't want me to have dreads young for some reason. I don't know why.
Just see the video of the kid. He wasn't like listening to his parents or some shit, and they cut off his dreads.
oh no,
Like I don't know. He was bad in school or some shit, and he had some pretty decent length on him already. And as his punishment for not listening to his parents, they cut it off. He was at the barber yelling at him like, "Why are you doing this to me?"
I was
Like,
about to say that's traumatizing.
and he has no like say so because you're not paying for the haircut.
low key, like I'm just here. I'm just doing what they told me to do, dog. Like I felt bad, but at the same time, it's like it's a good moral lesson. Like I bet you, whatever you did, you won't do it again. Though.
I bet you start listening now.
Whatever culture they a part, man, he treasured those dreads, man. How would you feel as the barber though? Like, what would you do? If
I
you
would
was
feel bad, but I would just talk to him like. I think that's when a kid low key not becomes a man. He was kind of young, but that's when he stops having the kid mindset. I think something like that is when you mature instantly to where your mind evaporates to, all right, man, there's more than just this hair, you know what I mean? And as the barber, that's what you're supposed to do, help him out and understand it's gonna grow back, you know what I mean? You're gonna come back to this chair and you'll have that same length of hair again.
Right.
But all of your choices now do have an action.
Exactly. So. You know, and like I said, you can have that conversation with your barber. Sometimes you can't have that conversation with your mom or dad, you know. So
yeah, that's a fact. There's a whole lot of conversations you can have with your barber that you can't just have with any old body.
Why is that though? Just like a comfort thing?
I think it's just a trust thing, man. Like this is gonna sound bad, so you know, baby girl, don't yell at me. But you know, your barber, he's the gateway of you getting pussy.
I'm not gonna lie. He can either elevate your confidence or
You know,
bring
that's
it
what I'm
down.
saying. He is the gateway for you to get pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can look good with no haircut, but you look better with the haircut.
That's a fact.
And once your barber knows how to make you the best looking way after you go to him like so many times, that's, you know what I mean, the repetition of just, like, I go to Steve, I don't have to say nothing, just literally sit down.
So he's like, okay, I know what you're
like,
getting now.
exactly, yep.
1.5 all the way around. Or, yeah. No.
So it's like, he knows how, and it's going to sound weird, but he knows how to make you look good too. So, like, not every man knows how to make another man look good.
Like, he'll bring out, like, your features in your face. Like, if you have a rounder face, he'll make sure, like, maybe fade your beard a little bit to make it more of a square.
He's the one, like,
yeah.
I usually cut all this down. And he was like, next time, bro, like, don't do it. I'm like, why? He's like, you know what? Just look at it. talk to your girl about it. And when you get your next haircut, we'll see. Mm-hmm. He asked me, he's like, you trimming it down? I'm like, nah, bro. He's like, I told you.
And due to that, that's why you want to like give your barber more information whenever talking to him. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Shit, Austin about to be a barber.
Is it?
He told me.
Yep, he's about to go to school for
That's
it.
a cool thing to go into because like you can go
It's
anywhere.
a full job though, low key. Like it's Tuesday through Saturday, and he said it's like if you go full time, it's 12 months. You have to go to school for 12 months.
It's a year program. Yep.
Nothing wrong with it.
Which I thought about doing that too, but I'm like, now I have to carve out time. Like you said, I don't know who's he going through. Do you know?
In Cleveland.
In Cleveland. Okay. There's one in Lorraine that does it. There's one in Oberlin that does it.
So the people that did Steve's whenever he did his are still there. So that's why he's going out there. So because Steve kind of basically hooked him, not hook him up, but you know what I mean, gave him a good word.
Yeah, because we had that conversation too on Facebook. We was like, I think now we're at the age where like I'm comfortable paying $25-$30 for a haircut versus
shit. I wish
you
I
leave
was
Ohio.
Yeah, ain't it? I pay more than that than living in Ohio.
How much do you pay?
Yeah, how much Steve waxing you for?
45.
Yeah.
What comes with the 45 though?
So the
That's
size,
exactly why I stopped going to
the
him.
part, face, black mask on my nose.
Okay, that's where the extra. Okay.
A hot towel to like wipe it down before and after. And low key, just because I've been going to Steve for so long, like I don't mind paying that price because I know females and what they pay for their lashes, their nails, their hair. Like for them to get like an actual haircut, sometimes that should be
expensive.
like $60-$70, and they just got an inch off. You know what I mean? Cut off. Like, bro, what? Like,
That's
so I kind of.
You understand the price?
Yeah, I understand. Like, and this is that's my groom though. Like that's how I groom myself. So.
Yeah, and you're paying for a full experience. See me, I'm cool with paying my $25-$30 and I understand I'm just getting a razor, a nice ass haircut, a good conversation, and just send me on about my way. I'll do my own face and shit. Cause I go home and take a shower and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do my own like face routine.
Nah, fuck that. Steve be doing that.
Don't give me none of that enhancer shit with the whole like. I feel like it's give me a natural haircut. How I'm supposed to look. Don't enhance me and look like I'm a whole different person. But when I shower, my face is like.
Yeah, that like Beijing shit, that black shit. Yeah, no. I can't.
But I will pay $45 if I got the black mask, the hot towel treatment, and it's like time wise, it probably takes what like 45 minutes, hour.
Yeah, it's about an hour. Steve gives himself about an hour.
So I mean, that's not a bad price.
But and that's the other value of it. I mean, if I'm taking an hour out of his time for 45, I mean, there's people that stiffed him multiple times, you know, and that's him losing money. So it's kind of like, all right, I fuck with you enough to, you know, pay this price because I know I'm gonna get the haircut that I want. I know, like you said, have a good conversation. It's right down the street from me, like, you know what I mean? It's like kind of like in the perfect situation. Plus, I just fuck with Steve. I've been fucking with Steve since his first shop in the same plaza, but in a different, you know, room and spot and everything. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
like I said, bro, Steve done got me plenty of pussy, so I feel like I can. 45 ain't nothing to me.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, know? Some barbers are the gatekeepers. Like, you having a bad day, go get a haircut. I bet everything changes.
That's true.
You walk out the barbershop like, I'm about to go to Target just because.
Right.
Like, you have no reason to be in Target. You just walking around because
go to the mall just to walk like you one of them old motherfuckers and shit.
Saying hi to everybody like,
you fresh as fuck. Like, look at me. Look at me.
You guys think it's better to get a haircut on Friday or Monday?
Ooh,
Friday. I'm sorry. I need it for the weekend because I feel like I'm gonna see more people on the weekend. If I get a cut on Monday, by Friday it ain't the same, and I'm only looking at the people at work. It ain't really for the people at work.
Yeah, I hear you.
See, I'm indifferent though because I go on a Wednesday.
Okay,
I feel that.
I go like in the middle of the week, so it's like it's still kind of fresh, but it's like a little like I can use another lineup a couple of days. So
I like that show.
Plus, it's not as busy during the week versus on Friday. Everybody wants to get a haircut,
right? And I think that's why I started doing Mondays. And I think just to start your whole week off with a haircut is like actually like really good for your mental.
That's a good routine to have, though.
You know what I mean? Like having some type of, because everybody's like, oh fuck Mondays are the worst. Like I've been low key trying to make Monday the best day out the week, like for a really long time.
That's awesome.
It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the
whole week. You know what I mean? Like that's day one of your whole literally week or even the month. Started off right.
on your 2 Chainz shit. I feel good. But before I go, hey Steve, even though I don't come to you no more, I wish you nothing but the best and the most success into all barbers in Lorraine and, you know, abroad, nationwide. And shout out to all barbers for being like low-key therapists and psychiatrists, because you do a lot for people.
Yeah, because honestly, like, there's many times I walked in the barbershop, I don't say a word, but just like he started talking to me and then like something triggers, I'm like, yeah, you're right. I have been thinking about this for a while. Like, what do you think I should do? And he's like, yeah.
And they execute it better than a psychiatrist would, because they just start cutting and that buzz going and be like, so what's up with you today? Just a simple ass question like that. And you're just like, you know what? This is what's going on.
There you go.
But see, sometimes, man, like going to Steve for so long, low key, like we don't even talk. We just be sitting there just
chilling.
Bro, I be like, nodding off. It's soothing to go.
That's how you
there,
know.
bro.
Like I done fell asleep a couple times in the chair because I'm like, yo, I'm that comfortable.
Guilty.
Like, okay, so next question. If there was
I like this. What's the funniest prank you ever pulled on someone? Because I gotta go.
Okay, what's the funniest prank you did?
So I think we were maybe my sophomore year. We were at Aaron's house, and it was all of us, like me, Aaron, Bert, Dame, Lexi, a couple of her friends. And the day before, Aaron's mom had all told us that she had bought this fake lotto ticket for like a stupid amount, you know what I'm saying? So we had already knew going into the day that we didn't know what day she was gonna do it. We just knew she had planned something out because we were smoking. She came to the garage like, I gotta tell y'all something. I'm like, oh shit, you about to smoke with us and shit? And she's like, no. I bought this fake lottery ticket for like $2 million. I'm gonna give it to Aaron because I think his birthday was coming up.
Okay.
So I want to say like she was like an early birthday present. Like, here, I bought you these lottery tickets. Man, the day came when he cracked it open, bro. I've never seen somebody jump up and down for so much joy and like, you know what was fucked up? And she looked at everybody and said, "We're all fucking leaving." Like literally, he said, "We're all going on a trip to like dead ass. Like we're all going on a fucking trip next week." Like, and I felt so bad because like. In his heart, it was already the wheels was going.
Yeah, he done spent all the money and shit
before he even got it though. It spent
what plane we was going on, where we was going to, what we was going to do when we there, what we was wearing. No, he said don't pack no fucking clothes. You buying on them. Like, hey, he was
the motherfucking man.
He's like, fuck. He's like, he had what kind of car? I think he just had a Ford Fusion. Or a Focus. He said, fuck that Focus. I'm about to pay it off and get a brand new one. Bro, and then, so like, we're all recording it. And he like, after a little bit, he's like, why ain't nobody kind of as happy for me, man? And just, it was one of those like, you were laughing, but like, you felt bad because it really hurt. I was like, damn, here, I love you, dog. But man, yeah, that's not real. He's like, bro,
I wish I would have seen his face.
His face though.
Straight to his room, dog. Like, cause his room in the basement, bro. Just straight to the basement, dog. I'm like, fuck, man.
He didn't come out.
He came out like an hour later, but
but the pure joy in his face was like, man, I'm up. But
it was we was up. You know what I mean? It wasn't just him. Like that's why I felt bad. We was up because everybody in the house had basically that shit. Ooh, got shut down.
Oh, I don't think I've ever did a prank like that though. That's fucking.
Oh my god! Shout out to fucking Kim for that. That shit was hilarious.
I'm trying to think pranks though. I think did we do that senior year with the ducks? Like, did somebody release ducks our senior year in the school?
If they did, I wasn't there. I ain't heard about that.
Because it was like senior ditch day. But if I would have done a prank though, I would have let like 3 ducks, little baby ducks in the school, and tagged them 1, 2, and 4. And it would have been searching the whole time to find a third duck, but there never would have been a third duck. Like, like the whole time he was searching through his school, like, where's his third duck at? Like, he tagged him already, but like,
that's a good one.
That probably would have been a good prank for me.
See, man, they wouldn't. I proposed my senior idea, but what I wanted to do, bro, they was not on it.
What?
I wanted to have at least one class on the roof.
Like an actual class?
Yeah. Like, I mean, get a fucking whiteboard and just have an actual class on the roof. Like,
it's just how would you get? Well, you got to talk to the janitor, of course. But.
I mean, yeah, everybody just climb a ladder, but I mean,
but how'd the desk get up there?
All right. I mean, fuck, make something happen, dog.
Think it through, right? Yeah.
There was 60 of us. We could have got something live.
We got the fold-up chairs out there, just sitting up there.
I mean, you guys could have held like a yoga class up there, just all, you know what I mean? Did something like that. Yeah. That would have been cool.
That would have been cool too.
Funniest prank I did, and I still got it recorded in my phone. That brings me so much joy. Jamie came home from work, and I told her I wasn't home. This is when I was living in my apartment over there on Beaver Crest and shit. And she came in, and every time she came home, she always used the bathroom. It was just her thing. So I hid in the motherfucking shower, and as soon as she sat down, I heard that water hit the water. I fucking pulled the damn thing back, the curtains, and I scared the shit out of her. And the scream she let out, you would have thought she fucking died. She felt so defenseless, and she broke out in tears. She was like, "Why the fuck would you do that?" It was hilarious.
You gotta think, like, you literally can do nothing on the toilet, like
helpless.
And that's why I'm saying that's what made it so genius. I was like, let me just wait until like she start peeing, and as soon as she do that, you ain't gonna get up and spray everywhere. You know what I mean? Because if you do that, you gonna clean it up. Like, this is just a motherfucking prank. It ain't that serious.
I used to scare my mom, not in the bathroom, but I used to scare her like stupid shit like that, bro. Like, I would hear her get home from work, so I'd get behind the door, let the door open and shit. She shut it. she I fucking hate you.
I feel that.
My mom funny as fuck though, man. She's funny.
Okay, so if there's one outfit you can wear for the rest of your life, what would it be? Say we were in like a cartoon, like they only get one outfit to wear.
Okay.
What would yours be?
A suit.
You wear a suit?
Mm-hmm. Let me think. I'm thinking also apocalypse, because if the apocalypse happened, like, you have to pick one outfit, like, you know, regardless of your shoe collection and everything, you have to pick your best pair of shoes, pants, and shit you want to look like every fucking day.
Oh yeah, a suit with my Travis's, easily.
You gonna look like a badass blues brother.
See, no, that's not a bad. I probably would wear. I have to be comfortable most of the time. I'm gonna wear black Air Forces. Because I'm on demon time.
All the time.
All the time. Probably like a Nike sweatsuit, man.
There you go.
Probably.
Can't beat that.
No, I mean, comfortable. I can move if I got... Probably. That's probably what I would do.
I'm going with my... Damn. I'm going to probably have to get my LeBron 9s, my free gums, because those motherfuckers are comfy. I'm going to wear those with some decent Levi jeans. Give me a Gore-Tex coat from fucking Vans, and I'm good. I'm built for any situation. And give me a Scully. I'm gonna need that.
There you go.
Nah, man, I'm going suit still, bro. I'm going suit. I don't know, 3-piece suit, something about it.
You're just sharp all the
Not
time.
even a 3-piece. You can just do two, like just the jacket and the thing.
That naturally brings like a mysterious aura about you too, no matter
Literally,
what.
like, what's this nigga doing?
Wherever you go, yeah, it's like
you look important.
Yeah, you just look important, right?
Never thought about it like that.
See, that's too hot for me. I don't want to attract all that, because you gonna naturally just catch eyes like, let's kidnap this nigga.
What you worth? Nothing.
I'm just out here. That's it.
What you know?
Let's see. Okay, so before we started recording, you told me you've been playing new Harry Potter.
Fuck yeah.
How is it?
Dope. If you ain't fucking bought in yet, you're wasting your own time playing other dumb shit. Except God of War, that shit's fire. I still gotta get that. But yeah, because I've been over 2K for a while. Like, I'll play that every once in a while, but this Harry Potter just has my whole ass attention. It's everything I wanted in the game, because it's like, it gives you all the Harry Potter you want, plus open world, because the open world reminds me like kind of GTA, Red Dead Redemption like, but Harry Potter, you know what I mean? Because there's so many side missions and random shit that happens. And yeah, you just gotta buy it to play it and experience it.
That leads me to my question, like, if you can live in any fictional world, where would it be? Which one would it be, and why? If you can choose one.
Go ahead, Gabe, because I still gotta think on this.
Man, you said Harry earlier, and I thought about him, like, that would be cool. But I'm trying to think about it too. Like, now I'm thinking more in depth, like any fictional world, like low key, like Naruto. I could be in like something like that.
Yeah.
Like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
See, now I gotta think even harder now.
See, you know what?
Though.
I'm gonna go with Marvel, because I can fuck around and accidentally become a superhero.
Yeah, see, here you go. You know what? I'm gonna rival you then. I'm gonna go DC, because them niggas suck. And let me be the face of them motherfuckers, all right?
Until you run in the dark side, because he always a problem.
Man, fuck him, smack bitch. Y'all seen the new? Well, speaking of DC, you seen the new that Flash thing?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it though because it's hard. I've never gotten into this. Everybody says I need to watch the Justice League Zack Snyder version because they said that's like the best movie in the whole realm. And
for them, yeah.
And I'm just waiting for it to reset. And honestly, I can't support this Flash dude because he's literally the epitome of like rich, whatever you want to call it, like where you can do fucked up shit and you get no punishment. Yeah.
I don't know. Aquaman was pretty good. I like Aquaman.
Aquaman was good. I ended up watching that by accident. I was somewhere and they had that shit on and there was nothing else to do. So I watched it. It was pretty
Aquaman
good.
wasn't too bad.
I hope they bring back Jason Momoa because he did a good job.
I don't think he is.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a wasted opportunity for DC.
Damn. I think, all jokes aside though, I'll probably be in like Naruto. I think having like something like that would be cool.
What about you, Ash?
I just imagine myself in the Boondocks.
Oh, that's dope.
I mean, because it is kind of like Naruto type of vibe, but I don't know. I feel like that would probably make the most sense. I can't see myself anywhere else.
Or, man, like Ricky Morty, that'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be.
That'd be trippy as hell.
It would be. Even Family Guy, just to run into Peter.
Man,
just laugh.
Until he whoop your ass like you the chicken.
Nah, I'm going to get him drunk. I'm going to just watch him do shit. He like to drink beer. I know that for a fact.
All right, so this is my last follow-up question. If you had to choose between never being able to speak again or never being able to use technology again, what would you choose?
Speak or technology? Technology. Because I couldn't go the rest of my life being a mute. Because, I mean, I could, don't get me wrong, type shit out and benefit from technology, but there's just something about having a voice.
Do I get to keep what I know about technology now?
Yeah. But you can never speak again, though.
You know, actually, no. Take my voice away because with technology, they'll probably develop something that'll cast the voice for me.
I mean, yeah, they can already do that now.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, give me the technology.
One of those speaker boxes?
Hell no.
No, like people that are paralyzed, they can look at a screen and their eyes like register what letters they are typing, and then like the monitor will project the words that that they're trying to say.
Or even what the guy like in the wheelchair had.
Stephen Hawkins?
Yep. Just typing.
Just rolling around. Let me not make fun of people.
Hey, they say he used to get it in back in the day.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
He was a playboy back in the day.
Like Hugh Hefner?
Just saying, look it up.
No, because I seen like I think it was Google. They're coming out with these glasses that like allow you to see in subtitle, or like
that's dope.
Or what the earbuds were like, you can go anywhere and it like translates language to you. I see somebody like comment like, "Oh, I can't wait to go to get my nails done again."
That's racist.
When Chinese people be talking about you, that should be funny as fuck though. But yeah,
So wait, like pretty much you'll be somewhere and the contacts or glasses will translate what's going on around you.
Yeah, say you're like in, I don't know, another country and they're talking to you. You can see in English subtitles of what they're saying.
That's raw. We been needed that.
I feel like that'd be effective.
Until they start talking shit and like, what the fuck you just say?
But I mean, at least you'll know what a lot of people are like, how they feel and what they're saying about you off rip, and if whether what you need to do, you can like work with them or just get the hell out the way.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I mean, for me, like when people speak another language around me, like I feel like they're not talking about me. They're just talking about like whatever the fuck they was talking about before I was even there.
Like in their native tongue.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I never like went somewhere and like heard them speaking a different language and like got offended or nothing like that. Cause
maybe they just don't want you in their business.
It's not even that. I mean, just like if that's your native tongue and that's your first form of communication, then I'm like, who the fuck am I to like actually say like, hey, speak English, we're in America. Like,
right,
nah.
Get offended for no reason.
Yeah, like no.
And you're one of those people.
No.
You don't want to be one of them.
Nope.
And then you get that's a whole different conversation right there.
Canceled right there.
All right, so what else we got today, guys?
I mean, shit, you've been asking a bunch of good questions through this AI system. I've been liking it.
Yeah, so this episode, we're not sponsored by them yet. It's brought to you by ChatGPT. So it's a language type of like computing system where like you ask it questions and it helps you optimize the best results. It's kind of like a Google, but in an AI sense. It's like how you ask questions to Google, and it gives you like the top, I don't know, efficient questions in like 0.37 seconds. This is the same, but it gives you like how you ask the questions can give you either solutions or a way to figure out like what you're trying to get to. That makes sense.
Now, is this program free? Can anybody go talk
Yes,
to
this
it?
is a free program. They do have a system where you can pay, and it's like you get more in-depth like answers, but this is just like basic free information. It's kind of going to end up taking over how we live our lives today.
I was going to say, because I wonder how many people are paying for the premium and asking the correct questions in order to fix their, not just financial issues, but whatever they got going on in life.
Yeah, and that's one of the plus. Like one episode we'll break down and I'll ask like, how do you become wealthy? And it'll give you like a list of like key points of how to become wealthy and like say go in depth. How do you become? What are steps to take? Then it gives you an actual written plan of like follow, like do this. How much do I save according to my budget? It'll break down that too. So like it's a useful tool.
Damn, it's not going to end up putting like accounts and other people off.
Possible, but if you get behind this before it takes over, you can be one of the pioneers that like navigates this whole ship. Because there's a profession that's being developed called a prompt engineer, and it pays up to $250,000 to $330K starting off. And basically, you're just prompting like people to, I don't know, prompting like templates for people, creating like websites, PowerPoints. It's a whole like vast thing that's going to take over. But if you guys want, I'll link information in the episode. But yeah, it's definitely the future for sure.
Hey, that's definitely like, it's not mind-boggling, but it's definitely piquing my intrigue. So everybody, y'all better look into it. You might be able to tap into something you needed.
Yeah, so let's go into our mental health.
Let's do it.
Gabe, how you feeling this week?
I am a solid, I would say, like an 8.5. Wouldn't say I did anything too like exciting this week, but I didn't do anything that like bothered me at all. So it was a very chill week, I can honestly say.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy happened this week. Like I said, I seen D grind yesterday, and that was pretty fun. So that's the most excitement I had all week, low key.
Shout out to D Grind. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll say 8.5. What about you, Cliff?
For me, I'm at a 9. I've had a stress-free week. I took my family for their first time to Dave & Buster's, and they had a blast.
Nice.
It was funny watching my son's reaction to the Dark Escape gun game and shit, because like it was like loud and like the action came right at you and he was jumping and shit. It was so fucking funny. But to see him and his brothers get along and just play arcade games was dope. To be stress-free is awesome, and to be back in the booth with you guys is fun as well. So can't complain. It's a 9.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna say I'm at like I'm always hungry, man. I'm at like a 9. Everything's been good, man. Honestly, like no complaints. Everything's been going smoothly. I'm really getting into more like colognes.
Yeah, I was just talking about that yesterday.
Man, I'm obsessed with smelling good now. Like I don't know if that's like a transition to being older, but like I just have a preference now of like I prefer a freshness over like a lingering woody outside smell.
There you go.
So you're more of a sport. So sports are more like citrusy. They're more like refreshing ones.
Yeah.
Like the mahogany ones are more like the wood ones.
Like Cause I was in Sephora yesterday and I'm just looking through because my wife always goes there. So like I'm looking and I'm like,
you got to start finding. There be guys shit in stores like that. Y'all got to just go through it and find it, man.
For real.
And it'd be some good ass shit in there.
And it'd be good price. Like I found, like I used to get my Usher cologne from Sephora.
I mean, it depends how big the bottle is, and like I don't try to go for the trendy colognes like the Dior shit. Like I'm cool and all that commercialized stuff. Like find a scent that's good for you and mixes with your body scent.
Only got one Dior one, but that one I approve of that one.
Yeah. So, that's pretty much it for me. Cliff, you got a quote for us?
Well, before we go, you want to give yourself a shout out? Our sponsor?
Shout out to the sponsor, Creative Genius Brand. You see the book bag in front of you right here. Our website, www.creativegeniusbrand.org. Click on the tab IOU, get you some merch. We are dropping new merch at the beginning of the month, so stay tuned for that. And
All right. And we got one straight from Dolly Parton. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain.
I like that. It's been the episode of It's On Us. Again, follow us on Spotify, Apple, Podbean. We are, I guess, spreading out the new platforms according to Jacob, who's not here. Fuck you, Jacob.
And he'll let you know about that on his own time.
All right, guys. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.